everybody. Road Trip Dave here, coming at you from Great Wolf Lodge. We're here at the Great Wolf Lodge here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's check this hotel and this water park out. Hey there, Dave's Roadies. This here is the main entrance of Great Wolf Lodge, a resort hotel themed on the American wilderness and is especially well known for its indoor water park. The hotel is fairly large, so as we pan across the entire front of it, don't forget to chokeslam the like button, leave a comment, and share this video. If you're new to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button and click the bell icon to know when I post new videos and live streams. And follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram with the links in the description below. My family and I stayed on the left side of the hotel, and the conference center is located on that side, as you can see here. This Great Wolf Lodge is located across Interstate 85 from Concord Mills Mall there in the distance. This area has a huge variety of shops, restaurants, and attractions, including Sea Life Charlotte Concord Aquarium, NASCAR Speed Park, and Charlotte Motor Speedway, which is behind the trees here. Here we go into the front entrance and lobby. The hotel also has valet parking and bellhop service if you choose to use it. You almost feel as if you're going into Disney's Wilderness Lodge, right? The hotel has a grand lobby, reminiscent of lodges and large cabins in the frontiers of Minnesota and Colorado. The attention to detail here is pretty awesome. The fishing poles with the elk antlers and even taxidermized animals give it a truly authentic feel. Here is the check-in desk. Guests can do pre-check-in online prior to their arrival, and when they do, they can come to the desk to get their water park passes as early as 1:00 p.m., even if the room is not ready. This little cottage here is actually decorated for Halloween, since we came here in October. During that month, families can bring their kids here at scheduled times in the evening for actual trick-or-treats. Kids are given a map where they have to go around the hotel and find more candy stations. It's pretty cool. In this section of the lobby, we come to the Wilderness Clock Tower. Around 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock at night, kids can come here in their PJs and watch animatronic wilderness characters sing and talk. Then afterwards is a bedtime story told by a staff member. We will see that later on in this video. I can't say enough about the exquisite details and elements that Great Wolf Lodge shows off. Notice the ornate fireplace with a beautiful stone hearth complete with mounted wolves. The hotel is made to look rustic, but it definitely exceeds that with its many amenities. As an example, check out Great Wolf's restaurants, such as the family buffet restaurant, the Loose Moose Cottage, complete with a tree in the middle of it. Lodge Wood-Fired Grill is a newer restaurant added to the hotel. Their offerings include wood-fired steaks, seafood, and smoked ribs, along with salads, sides that are family shareable, and even $2 desserts. There are even more places to eat downstairs. This is actually the main route which takes you to the indoor water park, which we will check out in just a sec. Up ahead and to the right of that souvenir shop is the arcade. If you want a detailed tour of the arcade and restaurants down here, such as Hungry as a Wolf Pizza and the bakery, click on my live stream I did here in the upper right hand corner. Let's check out our room. The hallways have nice Disney-esque touches, such as the Native American mosaic carpet and the silhouettes of animals such as wolves and deer on the lamps. We got the standard family suite, which sleeps up to 6. It comes with 2 queen-size beds and a pull-out sofa. I do apologize that I couldn't film the room before our family crashed it. Hey, they were excited to be here. Notice a combination safe up on the wall as we pan back to the beds. It was very easy to use, as you'll see a little later. At the entrance to the room, you have your standard open closet, complete with iron and ironing board. Next to that is the kitchenette, with a sink, coffee maker, microwave, and a small refrigerator and freezer. The only thing I had an issue with in the room is the 32-inch TV, which was pretty small for the room size in my opinion. That being said, there's plenty of space to store clothes and a nice table. Facing that table is the living area with a nice sleeper sofa and coffee table. Notice the wrought iron wall sculpture and the sculptures on the lamps. You really do feel as if you're in a wilderness lodge, and not the Disney kind either. I want to show you guys what the sleeper sofa looks like made up and pulled out. The only issue with its location is that the air conditioning and heat unit sits right next to it, which can blow air right on the people sleeping there. Now we're checking out the combination safe in the wall I mentioned earlier. You just type in your code to lock and unlock it. On the other side of the entrance door is the full-size bathroom, which was very nice, clean and spacious. The style of the bathroom is fairly contemporary, with just some touches of Wilderness Lodge accents, including artwork. I especially liked the large wood-framed mirror. Other little details like this built-in hair dryer really ease the burden of having to bring your own. Before we go to the indoor water park, let's check out our balcony view. Now, all of the lodge rooms face the parking lot, since the water park takes the whole backside of the building. That being said, there is a nice grass courtyard at the bottom, and in the mornings, this area is surprisingly relaxing with a cup of coffee. We're back at the entrance to Bear Track Landing, the name of the water park. When you first walk in, you almost have to stop and take it all in with its huge size.
One of the really cool things about Great Wolf Lodge is its indoor water park. It's something that I've never seen before. I actually came here about 3 or 4 years ago, and it's really neat how they incorporate all the water park features, including some of the mega slides, and even a wave pool, all indoors. The greatest thing about it, you don't even need to put sunscreen on or put the sunscreen on kids. You just come in here and get wet.
On this side, the water park has a fairly large kiddie pool for babies and toddlers called Cub Paw Pool. It's 0 entry, and it definitely will keep the really little ones busy for hours. Over in the distance is a place for toddlers and larger kids called Fort McKenzie, which is equipped with hundreds of surprise splash zones, 2 body slides, and places where kids can splash others walking by. For an extra price, Great Wolf also offers cabanas that you can rent if you want a more private meeting area for your family. This is actually the only quick service restaurant in the water park itself, known as Bucket's Incredible Cravables. They serve your typical water park fare such as hamburgers, hot dogs, and chicken fingers. I always find myself amazed at seeing a wave pool in the indoor water park. They call this one Slap Tail Pond. Parents can feel pretty comfortable with their kids playing here, since the deepest this pool gets is 5 feet. The wilderness theming here is very rich and well done, with even the smallest details like this canoe and paddle shop. Here are the landing areas for the 2 family inner tube slides at the park, with the green slide being River Canyon Run and the yellow slide called Howlin' Tornado. I wholeheartedly recommend the Howlin' Tornado. It is definitely one of the best family slides I've ridden. However, there is a height requirement for that one, so I posted it in the video description below. Now this slide right here is Mountain Edge Raceway, where you race other riders on a map. Hey, I got an idea.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna hit a body slide. Let's do this and see what happens.
That was awesome. On the other side of the water park, there is a water obstacle course here called Bigfoot Pass, where you can try to traverse across the pool. After a long day of swimming and splashing, Great Wolf Lodge has a little animatronic show with some talking animals and trees called the Great Clock Tower Show. The kids can sit on the floor in their pajamas, and after the show, a lodge ambassador will read a bedtime story, which really is a great way to end the day at the hotel.
Well, my roadies, I hope you enjoyed this tour of Great Wolf Lodge here in Charlotte. This was a lot of fun, and if you get a chance to visit, I would do it. Until next time, laters.